Okay, hello guys. Yes, I guess I was gonna say good morning, but it's 12:43, so it's not really morning anymore. Today's humidity, oh lord. Anyways, right now, if you can see, we have 60, what is that, 62? It looks like 65 to me. 62, minimum. Maximum, 64. 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, I have it on Fahrenheit, even though we're in Canada. But what I was going to do is I'm going to show you the bombs that I did yesterday. Remember I did the two samples to show you the flat ones? I did them darker blue, but I wanted to show you for embed placement. This is them. It's... You can't see that. Well, a lot of good though, isn't it? Okay. Rock solid. Rock hard. This is the one that got a little bit soft. That's where the embed is cracked, but it's not an integral, like it's not going to break off or anything. It's very smooth textured, just like I told you guys it was going to be. It still is. Very smooth texture, so I really like it. I did have the question, let's see if it grew actually, shall we? Because people say that if it's too wet, it does grow. And I used my hand a bit, so yeah, pretty much the same size. I did have to squeeze it like this a bit, but yeah, it didn't really grow. Not really. We're okay. Someone made mention to me about the amount that I use. Because you guys know that a lot of times, like, I tell you guys measurements, you know, cups, tablespoons, blah, blah, blah. But when I do the oil, I'm always like, blah, 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 blah. And I know for, actually, now that someone brought it to my attention, my place is still a mess here. For those of you that are new, you may not gauge just how much oil that is. So, I guess the best way to describe it, and I always try to explain this to people, it's like 1 tablespoon of oil per 1 cup of your dry ingredients. And when I say dry ingredients, I mean your main dry ingredients. So it would be like your citric soda. And then obviously you might have to have a little bit more oil added for your extra dry ingredients, like your starch and whatever else adds up. So it would be about 5 tablespoons. However, with the castor oil, you use less. So my little bit of advice, what I would say, like, I still have enough left over in here for another batch. So I probably doubled what I should have done. The first batch was fine. Second batch, I remember added to it. So, if you're just going to be using straight turkey red castor, I would try 4 tablespoons to start. If you're following my amount of recipe, like 3 to 2, that's 5 cups. Or, if you're going to do both, I would do... Yeah, I guess you could do 2 and 2, and then your oil would make up, or the alcohol would make up for the additional, so I would do like 2 tablespoons of alcohol. It all depends. Like I said, you're not going to be dumping the whole thing in. I want you guys to drizzle it in until you get that texture that you're supposed to get, okay? That's kind of important. It's very important. I may do this again and actually measure to show you, because like I've been doing this so long, you guys know I don't really measure. It's like cooking and baking. Once you've done it so many times, you just know how it works and what it works. But I know you guys asked me yesterday, you wanted to see my hippie chick boy. I guess it's a boy. Yeah, it's a boy because he's got a slingshot in his butt. So I was going to attempt to remove this today. Actually, I was going to remove it yesterday, and I didn't, and I'm scared to because it's so in here. And I don't want to bang it too hard because I don't want to break it. I don't even know if I have spoons left. Let's see if we can... just use a knife handle. Maybe that'll work. Touch wood, guys. Like I said, it's this recipe. It's an awesome recipe for humidity and whatever. And I see a crack. Oh, please just be a crack and not a break. Let's see. Yeah, guys, I'm scared. The edges are breaking off, but that's okay. That's like the excess around the edge. And this is one of the things I always tell you guys, don't leave that stuff in the molds. Okay, she's coming. Yay. Here goes the front, I think. Let's see. How is my 70s? Ooh, I think I'm breaking the mold. Oh. Yeah, normally I don't leave these in the molds. Any kind of bomb in the molds. Okay, that's just the edge. I don't normally leave these any kind of bomb in the mold, except for like a silicone. But like I said, with this mix, this recipe. This is a very old mold, by the way. If it breaks, it breaks. This is literally from the 70s. When I lived at home, obviously, when I was a youngin', these were our candle molds. I used to make candles with my mother. So, yeah, I guess I've been making stuff a long time. But, yes, these are candle molds. Or, they were candle molds. I don't imagine I'll be doing too many more candles lately. Yeah, there's a crack there. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. All else fails, eh? I guess I should have sprayed the mold. I don't know what I was thinking. It would be nice if we could get this out, wouldn't it? I wanted to show you guys him. I've only once removed him once with my normal... Oh, it's trying to come off. With my bling bomb recipe. That was the one that I didn't really have a lot of issues getting it out. Oh, there you go. Just pull. Duh. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, we got a little boo-boo on the hand. Okay, so there's his front, and this is just, all this is just extra, see? That is the edge of the mold, so that can all come off. Alright, so let's try to pull the back and see if we can still do it. If that worked like that, we just pulled a bit, a little bending, a little pulling, a little more pulling. Come on, you guy. We can do this. Yes, we did it. Oh, except I broke his feet off. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, I pulled too tight and smacked too hard. But it's still solid. Anyways, yeah, sure, now it comes out. Well, that was his feet, and we obviously can't fix his feet. So you know I can't be selling this. This was just for me to play around with anyways, but... So as you can see, I had an embed in his feet. And I put an embed in his head. But that's his bum. Now he looks like he's bleeding from the butt. Oops. Is that time of the month? Maybe there's a girl. I'm sorry. That was very bad. Very bad taste. But anyways, there he is. Just so you guys can see him. So he'll be my bath. Isn't he funny looking? I think he's so cute. And he has a little slingshot here. In his back pocket. He's kind of hiding it. But this will be for me, for my bath. So anyways, what I was going to do... Oh, he's so cute. What I'm going to do... And yeah, I got leftover mix in here. This, I didn't put it in anything. And it's still very, it's obviously dry, but you could use this for embed powder mix. You could probably mix this again with something. I don't normally like to repurpose or remix if you had powdery mix, but you could easily add that into a bath bomb. Or if you had a lot of it, you could easily just add some more of your stuff. It just might not work that great. I'd probably use this for embeds. I don't think I would use it for a full bomb again. But anyways, I'm going to do a demo of... Oh, this is what I was going to do. Let's clean this up here. We're going to do a quick tub demo of this one to show you how it acts in the tub as far as embeds go. And I think I'm going to get you a flat one. I think one of the flat ones cracked because I put the embed in the middle, I think. Let's have a look. Shouldn't have used this rack either, but yeah. I did end up, by the way, doing a square one after I shut off yesterday. So, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I don't even know if it's going to work. I did end up making a square one. Got a little bit of a crack, but as you can see the embed on this side and on this side. And instead of putting just one in this, I put two side by side. So this whole side will be... So maybe we'll test this one. I'm not sure, but this is the one I told you I put the embed in the center. Yeah, these turned out really good. See what I mean by very smooth? Very super smooth. Solid bombs, you know. But yeah, I put the embed in the center. Remember, and it was a little bit high. And yeah, so this is the other one. I'll probably do this one for, I don't know, should I do the broken one? Yeah, I guess nobody wants to buy a broken one. So we do have a couple of these are fine. That's great. They all turned out really well. A little bit of powder on top. That's just from moving it around. But look at Gandhi. And yeah, it's not perfectly flat. I know. That's the joys sometimes. But yeah, there it is. Ready to go. Just has to be packaged. She's a good bomb. So I will probably do... What should I do a demo of? I don't know if I want to do this one. Because I'm not going to have a bath just yet. I might do this one when I have a bath. I'll do this one for a demo. And I'll do the round one to show you guys, okay? So stay tuned for that.